would you define success in the art world?
Like you said, interesting, you said success in the art world. How would I define success? Well, I think there's a few definitions of success. There's what people perceive as success and what I perceive as my success.
Mm-hmm.
My success is making artwork that I think is good and that I like, or even just coming in the studio. I think that's an achievement, is successful. The art world would deem success as if you're represented or you get to show your work in a place with good provenance, which I don't necessarily think is success, as a lot of bad work gets shown because of contacts.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's different.
Yeah.
And I think, a lot of these organisations are run by sort of mini mafias. So it's really
mini mafias.
It's like who you know in the world. But it's interesting because when I was down in Plymouth, this work, which just won the Aesthetica, didn't get in a local show because it was run by some sort of very closed group.
Oh, really?
And basically, it was all their friends that surprisingly won this competition.
Wow.
You know, got shortlisted and were entered.
Wow.
You know, so basically, and again, it's pick your fights. And that wasn't, what can I say?
Yeah.
Well, I'm always getting myself in trouble for pointing these things out. But don't be afraid, because I think if more artists are honest about the sort of nepotism that goes on, then we'll break this.
Yeah, I think
because
so.
It does not suit women.
I think so.
Basically, this is why most people who show are white and male, because the people who are choosing are white and male, and that will carry on.
Well, of course.
Unless more people speak out. And when people speak out, then it's, you're not showing here.
Yeah.
Well, great, we'll set up our own space.
Yeah, I agree. At the end of the day, human nature is that you're always going to identify with people who look like you.
Well, no, I disagree. Let's go back to gender. It's not about racial divide, it's about gender. Women can get on perfectly happy. This is what I say with gender-based violence, regardless of race or class, men are still beating women to death everywhere.
Every day.
Every day.
I'll skip to question. What has been your biggest success to date as an artist, and how did you achieve it?
Well, my biggest success, I feel, as an artist is actually getting in the studio and making artwork, and I achieved that by selling the house.
Yeah.
Because for me, I couldn't work and be an artist, because as I said before, I just need to be 100% on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So if I'm work, I want to design computer systems, and I haven't got the space to come back home and do art.
Yeah.
So but I suppose, as deemed by the art world, my greatest, I suppose, would be the winning the Aesthetica. Which I suppose will advantage me to the extent that people take me seriously.
Yeah.
Whereas I said, people don't usually take me very seriously.
I do.
Yeah.